Are wondering why the court didn't order GPS monitoring for Kirkland Warren after his arrest for shooting up Melendez's apartment. This type of monitoring is allowed under a Washington law called the Tiffany Hill Act. It aims to protect survivors of domestic violence, and we have covered that extensively here at KGW. It was signed into law back in 2020 and named after a Vancouver mother named Tiffany Hill. She was murdered by her estranged abusive husband in 2019. The law allows courts to order people accused of domestic violence to wear GPS ankle devices. Those can be monitored by officials and then linked to an app on the victim's phone, alerting them when the offender is nearby. So when Kirkland Warren's case, when he appeared in Clark County Court in early March, well, he was ordered not to have contact with Melendez, and prosecutors determined that he posed extreme risk to her. In fact, a risk assessment found that Warren scored 31 on a scale of 1 to 18 for danger. But Clark County prosecutors did not ask for Warren to have that electronic monitoring pending any trial. And the court? Well, the court chose not to order it either. Instead, Warren was granted bail and then was released. Days later, Meshay Melendez and her 8-year-old daughter Layla disappeared. This is a scenario that domestic violence advocates say happens too often and something that must change.
Why isn't electronic monitoring being used consistently? I think that that's a really important question that we need to answer. We need to understand the barriers to figure out how we can make sure that this is a system that works for survivors in our communities.
So we wanted to find out why the Clark County Prosecuting Attorney's Office didn't request this GPS monitoring for Warren back on his appearance in early March, despite the fact he presented an extreme danger to his girlfriend, Meshay Melendez. We contacted the office several times and no one has responded to us. We'll keep you posted on if we do hear anything. If you or somebody you know is experiencing domestic violence, just know that there is help. Take a look at your screen. You can call or text the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number is 1-800-799-7233.